Welcome to Osiris New Dawn, still at my Lutari base, and I have all the vehicles that I built in the last episode. I would like to make a garage for them, but I only have 10 steel. These custom pieces take only steel now. They used to take also rubber, but a few of them take glass and rubber, the windowed ones, but I'm gonna need a bunch of steel. But there's a problem, I don't have a lot of iron. The drills are not giving me iron right now, so I'm gonna go around, try and find some meteorites and see if I can get the iron that way, because I believe I'm gonna need a lot of pieces. So here we are in Alonso Lake area. Iron there is none in here in Lutari, but at least I can get some of the other thing that I need for the steel, which is the Alonso Lake. So let's see. Should be a bunch of it here. Is this pink thing? There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go back on my decision. The meteorites haven't been coming down in the last few minutes, so I think it must be just easier and faster just to go back to Proteus and get myself a bunch of iron. So I'm gonna do that way. I brought the mecha because it doesn't take any fuel. It's really nice. I wish I could bring it in the spaceship, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So this is the last one. Let's see how much I got in total. Just a little bit more. I also collected a little bit of lead, and there we go. I have 3 stacks. Not too shabby. So let's go back to base and let's hop on the spaceship. This time I'm gonna try to remember to bring more plant fiber. I think I'm gonna go back yet again because I have this box completely filled with these scrap metals, and if I recycle it I actually get iron back. So let's see how much I can get here. I was actually forgetting about this stuff. I only remembered because the box is full and I went to recycle some, and it actually gives me some steel back. Oh sweet. So let's also grab the Alonso Lake and let's start crafting some more steel. A bunch. I'm not sure how much. Do it all. Yeah, that should be fine. And I'm gonna recycle the hinges here. Oh, it's not on repair, it's on recycle. There we go. And I can get even more iron this way. Oh, that's sweet. There's always something, right? I should have a bunch. There you go, I have. I think this should be enough. Yeah, might be a little too much, but that's fine. I'm gonna use it anyway. Let's just see if I have room on this one. It's full, so what can I take out of here? No, it's not full. Let's just sort it, and there we go. Nicely done. Have a few more ingots. But there it is. I keep forgetting about the recycle, and I think it's for that reason. So I was thinking about doing a little garage, and I have a lot of room here. This is like the spawning area when I spawn a new vehicle, but there's not much new vehicles that I'm gonna spawn. Maybe the robots? And I think it would be kinda cool if I had like a little garage here, but it's probably not gonna have enough room for all this. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna build a garage straight out of the lab. Continue it from the lab itself, make it like one whole building. And then I'm just gonna leave some room in the middle so that I can spawn some stuff and it just doesn't glitch inside the existing vehicles. So let's start doing it. Let's start connecting some custom pieces to the lab itself. So first let's start creating some reference points, and I think I'm gonna do that just simply by attaching a few pillars. And it doesn't attach, and I can't lower it or raise it, but I can turn it around, and I'm gonna try to line it up as best as I can with the lab itself. Let's see if it works. And this might actually be easier with the wall, because the wall is just bigger. Let's see. With a nice wall. Let's just try to make it flat to this lab wall here. And by seeing the ghost image, it should be... There you go. When it starts to... Yeah, I have to rotate it more. There you go. And it's kinda a little bit more. And it's kinda showing up all at the same time, right? So I think it should be pretty good. It's a good alignment. Now, does it keep the alignment? Let's test it. Let's see if I pick up the pillar and it keeps the same alignment. It doesn't. Oh, motherfucker. So, okay, let's just start putting in some stuff. And I think, in fact, I might try to start by the floor itself. So let's just pick some floor. Doesn't matter. But since I'm looking at, let's try to pick a pretty one. Let's see. What would it be? The paneled floor? There you go. Let's go with the panel floor. So the problem is I can't really raise it, and it seems to want to attach to the floor. So let's try to align it again. I'm gonna use this line. Let's see when it pops out. It's kind of popping out all at the same time. There we go. So it's kind of lined up. Cool. And I think I'm gonna try to put the first one right in the middle, because I'm not sure if the width of the pieces will make it so that it's perfectly aligned with the lab. So I'm gonna try to go for the middle. So let's see. This looks like it's kind of the middle. Oh, but the ramp is not symmetrical. There's a little piece on this side, see? The lines are not a good measurement. So what if I start from right this spot? Right next to the rail. I'm gonna try to put it in. Right on the rail. There we go, let's put it in. If not, I can always take it out. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Oh, there he goes. He snaps. They're wide. These pieces are wide. Look at that. It goes out substantially. There we go. Much better. So I got the start of what will be the floor of the garage. So I think I'm gonna pull it out even more. Let's continue this idea. But it's starting to go into the floor. Yeah, it's not gonna show up. But let's see how far I can go. I think this is it. It stops right here. Now it goes into the floor. Oh, that's a bummer. That's unlucky. So maybe this is just how it's gonna be right here. And then it's gonna be floor. It should be fine. I mean, I'm living in an alien planet. That's not a big problem having a dirt floor, I don't think. At least the entry is gonna be nice and pretty. With these pieces here. There we go. And maybe I can even attach one right there. So that it goes into the lab. Yeah, I saw green. Show me the green. Yeah, this is tricky because I need to see it green. So that it kind of assumes the green position. And there you go. So it's right there. When I put that way, I'm gonna press F. Oh, almost. There he goes. It worked out. Let's do the same on the other side. First, let's see where it has to be snapped. So I'm gonna look right there. It's green. And there you go. Nice and easy. Not too shabby. So I got myself a little entrance. And now, the advantage of having these things on the floor is that I can attach walls and pillars to these floors. So it's gonna be a little easier to raise it up. So let's say that I will come from that direction. It would be nice to have an entrance in this way, in this direction. So I think I'm gonna widen it up. I'm gonna what? I'm gonna make this a little bit wider. This way. And I think, yeah, like this should be good. It's wide enough for the truck. And this will be the entrance right here. So let's do the entrance first. Let's see if I can actually attach pillars. Yeah, but they want to go in the middle of the block. So what I'm gonna do is attach a wall. Let's see if I can find a nice wall. Paneled wall. Is that a normal wall? Let's go with a paneled wall 1. I'm gonna put the wall right here. It might actually stay, but what I really want up from this wall is to work as a pivot point for the pillar. See, now I can actually put it in the corner of the floor. If I didn't have the wall there, it wants to snap in the middle. But since I want it in the corner, I need the wall so that it can give me a new pivot point. There you go. And I might be able to attach one underneath. Oh, because it's gonna hang a little bit. Weird thing about the pillars is that they don't allow us to pile them up, pillar on top of pillar. For some reason, it would be logical, right? Because it allows us to put a pillar on top of the wall, but not on top of the pillar. So the workaround is to attach another wall on top of that wall and do the same thing that I did on the floor. I'm gonna use the wall as a pivot point so that I can attach a pillar there. But there it is. I got myself a pillar on top of another pillar. We're gonna have to ignore the fact that it's not actually going to the floor, because I can't really see if I can attach another one underneath. So what I'm gonna do, I might actually leave that wall there. I don't think it looks that bad. I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. So let's see, let's get the panel wall. I'm gonna put these ones now, but I'm gonna change them a lot. I had a different idea. So I'm just gonna put these ones now so that I can put the pillar. And I think I was using this one, I'm not sure. Let's go with this one. There you go. And okay, so I kind of need this high because the truck and the mech are quite high. And let's just give it a test. Let's see if I can fit through with the rover through here. It's a tight fit, but it works out. And then I just come in and park it this way. Might be better to actually have another entrance on that side. So it'll be like a garage walkthrough, you know? If I come from this side, I walk through here and then come out that way, and vice versa. To have actually a pillar on the horizontal. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that. But what I am able to is to remove the walls and the pillars stay there. Because what I would like to do is actually to put in a different type of wall here, a rounded wall. So that I get a little bit more room inside. So I think what I'm gonna do is the rounded off wall. And let's go with the panel curve because it snaps to the pillar. The problem is it's not snapping. Oh, there you go. I just right clicked and it went how I wanted it. So that's how I'm gonna put it. The rounded walls work a little bit different. They don't attach to themselves on top, but they attach to the pillar. So yeah, it's a bit confusing and it really didn't have to be this confusing. It's just a matter of trial and error. We managed to figure it out, but it would be much better if it all worked the same. And I think it looks cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So it's going on the wrong way. I would like it to have the other way, so I'm gonna right click and it changes its access point. So now it's connecting from the other side to the pillar. There you go. And there it is. I got myself a nice rounded up wall. And I think I'm also gonna attach another floor underneath the wall. And if I'm lucky, I will be able to attach a wall here to close off this gap. Problem is it's gonna come into the lab. Maybe I'm lucky and it won't show up. So let's go with the paneled wall one again. And it's the same situation. But this time I don't have to look elsewhere. It actually is allowing me to green it up. There we go. There it is. Fortunately, it's a little bit higher than the lab, but I mean, it's not perfect. And it's not showing up inside, which is great. At least from the outside it looks kinda cool. Look at that. This is gonna be a massive lab. Yeah, pretty awesome. But now for the floor. I would like to have a rounded off floor, but I don't think there's one. To connect with this rounded off wall, the best option, which is the only option, is this one. But it's kinda the other way around. I would like to have the negative of this one. The opposite of this one. This would fit very well with the wall. I'm not really sure where it wants to go. Yeah, there you go. I don't know where it is. And it's probably somewhere. Holy moly, where did that wall go? I don't know. Let's just remove this wall and it might be a little easier this way. I might have a curved floor somewhere. But this way it goes without issue. So let's just put it in. And now let's see if I can put the wall again on top of this floor. It's very confusing. Right? And now it wants to snap somewhere else. I'm not sure where. Now it found the pillar. Right click. There we go. Not too shabby. I don't really need a window here. I think it's looking pretty cool like this. So yeah, that little piece underneath should be fine. Should be fine. From this side, I'm not gonna do the same type of entrance because I don't need to come out with the vehicles from this side. I'm just gonna do a little door. Maybe just one block for me to walk in and out. And it would actually be kinda cool if I remove these tanks out of here, put them somewhere else, and actually do like a little tunnel to come into the habitat. That would be a pretty cool idea. Another thing that I could do is actually make another entrance for the habitat right here. Attach a coupler and put the solar panels on the floor like I did on the other side, so that I'll have a different entrance from this side. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to line up this little habitat wall and have a little tunnel coming right here. That would be pretty cool. So let's give it a go. Let's remove this wall. I removed it because I knew I didn't have anything here, so let's see what it takes for a coupler. It takes all this stuff. I wish I could set build goal for these things. I'm missing wires. I'm gonna have to do new ones and in the printer. So let's just put a coupler here. And let's also see what it takes to do solar panels like this. And it's here in the forge, so let's just see. Oh, I need wires for this stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a few wires. and they take copper, gold, and rubber. So I'm gonna need 3 copper and gold. There we go. I made way too much steel, didn't I? But okay, it's gonna be useful anyway. So let's see now what it takes for the solar panel. I need some glass and white gold. I have the solar panels, but now I was thinking I can actually attach a custom coupler and actually make a corridor coming right into the lab. Yeah, let's try. This one. Yeah, it goes down the full length of the wall. So now let's just measure it. Right click. Let's put it on this side. Might be... Let's put it like this. Now let's see. It would be really lucky if it kinda matches perfectly. Let's see where it's gonna end up. Oh, it's actually pretty good. He goes into the wall. No, man, that's not what I want. There it is. And let's see, does it show up? A little bit, but not too shabby. It's gonna look pretty cool having a nice little tunnel coming into the lab. Because I'm gonna have the ramp on the way. I'm just gonna put a floor. So let's go with the same one. I think it was the panel floor 1. Let's put it all the way there. And this is gonna be just a connection from the lab to my habitat without having to go outside. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Because it's not pressurized. It's not like it works. But it looks cool. So that I don't have the tunnel glitching into the wall like that. I could actually make it from this wall right here. Because it will go on this angle. And I think it's gonna work out a little bit better than over there. I just have to move that box away. So let's just remove all of this. And let's try. Because luckily we got everything back. At least we have that thing in our favor. We can try things. And I'm also gonna remove this coupler. I'm not sure if I get the coupler back, but let's attach the cloth wall again. And yeah, I didn't get everything back. There you go. Let's put all the plastic inside and we should be good to go. This way I don't forget to do it later. And there it is. So now let's put in the coupler. Nope. Remove cap. And the problem is these tanks have stuff inside. But I think I should be able to fit. Let's see. Why did I put the coupler, the custom coupler? Because if I try to attach the wall, it doesn't connect to the habitat coupler. You see, it stays hanging. So I kind of need the custom coupler, so that the wall's attached to it. It's also a little bit strange that we have to escape to be able to go into the menu again and select another piece. Unless we just want to put in the same one, like this one. So let's just bring it over. Oh yeah, I think it's going to work out. And it's pretty cool that the guy inside is just facing me. Hello dude, how you doing? So I got the floor, and I think if it stops right here, it's going to be pretty okay. Because I can have just the wall from the lab coming here and meeting this one. It's going to be tricky because of course it's not in the same angle. It's a different grid, so it's going to be a little tricky. And since the habitat has a skylight, I think I could also attach a glass panel to work as a roof. And apparently I have the glass. I didn't put it down, so there you go. It looks pretty cool. Look at that. I got myself now. There I see. Yeah, unfortunately I have to jump here. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? I'm not sure if I can attach a solar panel here, but let's try anyway. So let's go with this one. Yeah, but now it's gonna be a little high. I don't think it's gonna work like the last time because it's a little bit higher. Unless I actually put in the solar panel before I put in the floor. It's another workaround. Let's give it a go. If I attach the solar panel on the floor, it might work out a little bit better. And now it's just a question of seeing if I can attach the floor with the solar panel there. Because I think one is just enough. I don't need 3 like I did on this side. Let's give it a go. Let's see if I can glitch the floor right through the solar panel. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to remove a wall. This one, for example. So that I can see the green on its side. Because over there it's a little bit far. So here it will work a little bit better. But here's not gonna be green because of the tank. So I'm gonna have to remove this one. It's fine. I can put them back together. So there you go. Here it's green. And I can just jump it over there. Like so. And it worked out. Look at that. I got myself a ramp. It's the perfect size. With the perfect height. And it worked out very well. So now let's just attach the walls that I removed. And there it is. I got myself an entrance for the garage. And a tunnel that goes straight into the habitat. With a nice little ramp. Yeah, it's gonna work out very well. I think it's pretty cool. And now I could just attach a little staircase here. Because now I don't have anything on the way like I did before. So here should be a little easier. There we go. So now I don't have to jump. And I don't know. I kinda like when I don't have to jump. I'm lazy. But there it is. And I could just try and mimic what I did over there. To try to connect this wall all the way here. So in fact I think I'm gonna start by putting in a floor here, the rounded one. I'm just not sure if it's in the right position. Yeah, I think I see the curve, so I think it should be this way. There it is. And I'm gonna need something else. It's gonna be tricky. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this side. Yeah. Let's see if I can attach a wall on top of that roof piece. I can. Oh, that's sweet. So I think I'm gonna put it that way. And that's gonna be the height. That's not gonna be the height because it's not the same height as those ones. But it's gonna almost match. So I think it should be okay. So now what I could do is just bring a bunch of floors or roofs on top of this thing and at least give it a little bit of an idea of the type of enclosure that I'm gonna have here. And I think I'm gonna use the proper piece, like I'm gonna use the ceiling for the ceiling. And what I'm thinking about is I'm gonna use the paneled ceiling one on the sides, and then in the middle I'm gonna use glass so we can see the sky and stuff. So let's see, where does it connect? Over there is not a terrible spot. Yeah, but it's not gonna match the floor, that's the problem. I kinda need the ceiling to have the pillar in the corner, so I think I'm gonna pull it. But if I pull it from there, it's not gonna work out. So what I might do here, because the rounded walls work a little bit different, they are a little bit bigger than the normal walls. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna pull in a wall here. Attach it to the pillar. And now the ceiling is gonna attach to the wall and not to the pillar. So let's see, the panel ceiling. So now I can put it there and the pillar stays on the corner of the ceiling. If I try to attach it directly, it's not gonna go on the corner. See, it's snapping to the rounded wall. And if I try to snap it to the pillar, it looks like it doesn't even let me. It's just trying to go, but it's not exactly in the same spot. See? So I'm gonna do it this way. This way it lines up with the floor. And I think it's gonna be a little bit better. And now I can just remove this one. And I have a big old entrance. It would be nice if I had an horizontal pillar to put there. But since I don't, I think this is the second best thing. Now they're coming strong. Jesus, where were you a couple minutes ago? So it's gonna be a lot of work. And in fact, this is becoming a little bit larger than I was expecting. Look at that, I only have 5 steel. So I'm definitely gonna have to craft a bunch more. But just as a test, I can do 5 more, so I'm gonna try to bring the floor all the way to the tunnel side to see how the height will be. It's gonna be way off. It's gonna be a little bit. It's like the same on the floor. Well, let's just see if it looks terrible. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I mean, I think I can live with that, can I? There's no point having that wall as glass, because then gonna have that ceiling as it is. Just the middle here, I think I'm gonna turn it into glass, and I think it's gonna look pretty cool. Then I'm gonna try to do another entrance on this side, and this will probably be the main entrance, but I think it's cool to have a second option so that I don't have to turn the vehicles around inside the garage, you know. It's just easier to have two entry points, and I think it's gonna work out. I just hope it's big enough to fit all of this, because I do have a bunch, and the mecha crab too. Not the spaceship. The spaceship could go on the ceiling maybe. Let's see about that. But for now, I think it's working out. I have myself a nice little tunnel. It would be easier. What I could do, but it would take a lot of work, is actually to remove the lab, start putting in the walls, and then attach the lab, so that it's everything lined up with the habitat, because removing everything in the habitat would be a little bit worse. A lot more time consuming. But I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna try to do workarounds and try to make this thing work as it is. But for now, I think it's working out. I think it's gonna be a really nice garage right there.